You know, it is the holiday season already, so why not give back to our military families in need and give them the Christmas that they deserve? So here to tell us a little bit about Bells and Freedom and how you can adopt a Marine or Navy family, Louis McKay is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay,
thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming in. So let's talk about Bells of Freedom. This is really a special program because, you know, in this day and age, you think, well, our military families, they have good paying jobs. You would think they would be able to have Christmas or the holidays.
Actually, they can. What our organization does is it's not a charity. Our organization is an organization that puts together the community so that we can show our appreciation for what they do. It just so happens that it's in the holiday season.
Yeah.
And
but what's it like for those military families when somebody from the community sees their list of wants for the holiday, and then someone from the community shows up with all this stuff? What's it like for the military family?
Most of the time, the wives are in tears.
Yeah.
The husbands, in fact, when I was first calling, when we started this is our 17th year. And when I first started calling, they didn't want help. I mean, they didn't want anything.
Yeah.
So then the sergeant major and the chaplain started making phone calls, and I got started getting phone calls for help.
So let's talk about the actual event, because this is what we're looking at on the screen right here. So there is a website that people can go to and look at the lists of these enlisted men and women of what they need, right?
Well, it's bellsoffreedom.org.
Okay.
And you can go and say adopt, or you can donate in memory of. You can donate in many ways. So you can either adopt a family or you can donate to the general fund. Perfect. And as I was saying before, you can, the general fund, 98% of all the monies that comes in goes to the families.
That's wonderful.
When you adopt a family, 100% of everything goes to the family.
So give everybody at home an example of, let's just pick last year because it's the most recent, and one family, we don't have to name the family, but you know, what type of things are they looking for? What kind of things are they on their wish list?
This year happens to be a lot of young families, newborns, moms are pregnant, 1-, 2-year-olds, and mainly it's educational toys, diapers, wipes, you know, and stuff like that. And they don't ask for a lot. Basic. But that's just what they want. But when we go up to Camp Pendleton on the day on December 3rd, which is our delivery day, we feed over 800 people as well through our donations.
I was going to say, how are you able to do that? That seems like a monumental task.
We have a lot of donations.
Yeah, and a lot of people who support, and companies that support this as well.
Absolutely.
Why do you do this?
Well, do we have a long time? No, actually what we did is our children, when they were young, they one year we asked them, what would you guys like for Christmas? And they said, well, we have everything we need. They said, okay, good answer. So what we'll do is we're going to go ahead. You can pick one gift this year, and we're going to take all the other gifts and we're going to give it to needy families. And so my sister used to work for Section 8, and we used to, she used to take the family out, and we used to take the key from under the mat and go into the house and fill the house up with gifts and trees and everything. And then we would park just outside in the van. Parents would come home with the kids, and they'd be screaming and yelling
and so happy.
And our kids, they'd love that. So they said, that's what we want to do every year. So then 9/11 hit. And when 9/11 hit, that's when we started taking care of military families.
So how many families are part of this program? Military families are part of this program this year?
We started with 6. And that was 17 years ago. And now we're up to about 100.
Wow, 100 families.
Yeah.
And so on December 3rd, you're going to roll up to Camp Pendleton with these big semi-trucks full of stuff that these particular families want and need, and you're just going to you're going to hook up the family that donated with the military family.
So you have an opportunity to thank that family personally.
Isn't that
for
great?
Their service. It's the Marines, they always say, you know, no one has ever done anything like this before. And I've been asked many times, you know, is this a joke?
Yeah, right.
I said, no, it's not a joke. And they said, well, if it is, this isn't funny.
You know,
I go, no, it's not a joke. It's for real.
I think for people that are watching this right now thinking, well, I could definitely do this. I could definitely help out some of our military men and women. I mean, is it a huge donation? I mean, can they donate $5 or do they have...
Anything.
Okay, so it's anything.
Anything. anything, any type of a donation helps. I mean, we have it from $5 to $5,000.
Wow.
You know, it just depends on
the family.
on the family and the person. And like I said, whatever the donation is, 100% of it goes to the families if they want to adopt a family.
That's so special, and obviously to have, you know, those military men and women be able to receive such a great thing around this time. Some of them might be deployed, some of their loved ones might be getting ready to go. So that's really important.
Well, what we do is we also have raffles, giveaways for Legoland, Disneyland for the kids.
Great.
And we also have some of the hotels in the community we've been blessed enough to have them donate. And so we have nights out with a night stay and dinner, so we can give them to the
What a great
husbands
program.
and wives.
What a great program that you have here. It's the big thank you.
It's the big thank you.
Thank you, Bells of Freedom. We'll put a link to the website on KUSI.com so people can just go straight there and help out.
And that's exactly what it is. It's just helping out.
That's wonderful. All right, well, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Good Morning San Diego after this.